What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. This is part 3 of part 2 of the infamous paper trail. Now, after we completed the little short mission on the Pt.4, it sent me back here. Now, a couple things did pop up that I wanted to show you guys. Now, the first thing that popped up was here. The origami, once again, just like before, it's not anything of importance, but it's there. Next thing it showed up was a security protocol document, which I looked over. It really just pretty much explains the story. It really doesn't help you with the clue at all. So that's nothing you have to pay attention to. And this part right here we did on the console. Now this over here, once again, is the pictures that we took. So those are the pictures you saw me take before. And now the thing that's of importance is right here. Now, as you can see, not really too many clues here, but we already dealt through this before, where anytime they say website on anything, you just go to the website. So that's what I did. I typed that in, and there you go. It's actual website. If you look at this part right here, it actually gives you a hint here, a message. They said that they tried to hack into they try to hack into it for weeks through the internet. They try to do different things. So I kept looking at all this stuff, reading all the information to get some clues. Now, I was on this site, and you can see that they clearly hacked into it. They did everything. Like, it's supposed to be a record to trust. I'm a lawyer. It's pretty much this person, right, Linda. This talk about like that she's a lawyer and all that other stuff and all the stuff that she does. But they rewrote stuff. And I was here for a while. There's 2 questions here. For me, these are the questions. For you, it might be a different question. I'm not too sure how it works. But I kept staring at it. I'm like wondering, like I could not find the biggest bully in the courtroom. I did notice some clues, like bully number 2 is her. So she's bully number 2. So I realized that she's a lawyer. So I'm assuming that bully number 1 has to be the judge. So if someone's really upset with a lawyer and they're calling them bully number 2, then I'm assuming bully number 1 is the judge. So I'm guessing the biggest bully in the courtroom, which would make sense, is the judge. So I don't know the judge's name or anything like that. So I kept sitting down and thinking, how am I going to get the case number and, the judge's name? And I noticed that the part that the person wrote over, if you notice right here, it has numbers. Now, it has numbers inside of it. So it replaced, instead of an I, it puts a 1. And if you look throughout the whole thing, there's numbers throughout the whole thing. They're hidden there. So I sat down and wrote every hidden number. If you look right here, it's a Word document. 14359595841. Now for you, it might be a different number. I'm not too sure, even though they would have to write different words to fit in those numbers, but it might be different numbers or whatever for you. So this is what it is for me, but you write them down in order. Now, after I was done, of course, I typed it in here thinking that's a case file number, but it's not. That's not what you do. And then I went back to the original clue that I had here, that they kept trying to hack into the Department of Unified Protection.com. So I'm like, the internet. And I remember that website wasn't working before. So I went to go check again. It seemed like the server was down because so many people were trying to log on to this website at the same time, and the server went down. But now the server is back up. So if I were to take this number right here, copy it, and paste it. This is the website that I could not get onto before. Now if I copy, paste it, submit, boom. Now I have the case number, which is right here. That's what the case file that I needed. And I believe that's the question it asked, right? Yes, that's the case file right there. That's what I needed. Now, who's the biggest bully in the courtroom? It's the judge. So if you listen to the broadcast right here, because now a news story came up. So Judge Paulson. Now I just wait a second, a little while, just so I could see. There you go. So this says the whole story and stuff like that, and the whole thing was like, this is Paulson, by the way. So Paul and then son. That's how you spell it. But the reason why the story goes that the person's upset because they could arrest a bioterrorist without any cause or whatever like that. So that's why they're upset. So if I type this in, boom, that was it. That was the whole thing. And it took me a little while to figure it out. But I'm kind of happy I figured it out on my own. But it makes sense, though, when you look at it or when you think about it. that the person's upset with the lawyer and the judge because they're, found guilty something that they shouldn't have been found guilty of. And that's pretty much it. And so for you guys, just make sure you get all the numbers. They will be in order. And just go through every number, write it down, and then all you have to do is go to that website. Unfortunately, the website keeps crashing because so many people are accessing it. But by the time you look at it, maybe it might be up. If not, keep trying at it. A couple things I did not to click the link. I actually just copy this and paste it. Sometimes that works over actually clicking into the link. If I go like this right now, that worked, right? But if I click the link, it doesn't work. So try to copy this and go into it. Sometimes it works like that instead of clicking into the link. Just to let you guys know. It's a little trick there. Hopefully this helped you out. Now I have to go back into the game and continue it, and stay tuned for the next part. So this is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.